Bobby Jackson? I respect that, man. I respect that. I respect that. The boy got a different type of team, man. He ain't Porzingis. But you got a different type of team. I respect that. I don't like Porzingis. He's out, but I respect the game.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. We've got Toronto and Houston. Tip-off goes to Houston. Outside Mayo. Now here's Noel.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Here's George. From deep. Here's Young. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way. Young's got the first basket of the game for Houston. Let's check out Toronto.
Got some decent jerseys. Also, but at the same time, got the jerseys everybody using. You good, but they alright. But I done seen them before.
Starting lineup. Jackson is out there with Powell. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Irving. And it's Porzingis in the power forward. Outside Mayo.
Oh, come on, Jay.
Jackson.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems
Dr.
to
J,
always be the
one
one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Give me that, man. Don't play with me.
And it's sent back by George. Jackson against Mayo. The pass to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Powell's got himself going there. His first points of the game.
Whoa!
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time. With
No, Bobby. Sorry, Bobby. Ain't going down today, Bobby.
Give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes.
That is.
Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that.
Shots good from Young.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Jackson with it.
Where you going?
George picks him up. Powell kicks to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Shoots it. George missing
Oh,
again.
come on, baby.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
What's that, Julius?
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's
Okay,
got to be
Dr.
a
J.
little smarter.
All right, Dr. J. All right,
And it
Dr.
looks
J.
like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
No good from Price.
Oh, tight defense being
Look
played
at
right
that,
there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
You want to try to do my white boy? You want to try to do my white boy? White boy. Play funky music, white boy.
When you get a bunny like that, that's just too easy of a shot to miss.
That's good. Toronto with the ball. To the middle. Here's Bradley. And the rejection by Noel.
Need a better center, bro.
Toronto will retain possession. And Toronto will go for a
Bradley.
look here. Harry Sanders is checked in for Bradley. Robinson comes in for Porzingis. Damari Carroll's checked in for Irving. Christie subbed in for Powell.
Give me that, man.
Here's Sanders.
What's wrong with you, man?
Excellent D there
Playing
from
with
George.
Play that funky music, white boy. Oh, come on.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point.
Who is that?
Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball. And that's something that wasn't in this play.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Christie. 1:15 left in the first quarter. And it's Middleton penetrating. Rejected by Young. Mayo kicks to Noel. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one.
That's that old OJ Mayo.
That's how you make it.
That old motherfucker. That ain't that new one.
You know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
That's good. And it's 9 points here for Thaddeus Young.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, for quality looks at the rim, that's fueling this run.
Now here's Mayo. Price dishes to Noel. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Houston leads by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. They'll be back in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Houston.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Young is up there with Paul George. Then there's Price. Then it's Mayo. And it's Noel in the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And so it's Houston with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's George. That's short off the rim.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. Porzingis, he's checked in for Chris Anderson. Here's George. He's got 5.
Stop hacking, bro.
New 5 on the floor.
Dang.
Pierce kicks to him.
Whoa!
Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
taking it to the rack with power right there.
Give me that.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Oh, come on, baby.
There's the foul. It's on Reggie Evans. That is his first foul of the game. Foul
Time to get physical with him.
for Toronto.
Get physical with him. Get physical with him. Get physical. Get physical. Give me.
Pass to Porzingis. Wide open look. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
They double up Pierce. Down low. Knocked away. Goes up. And finished
Another
off
playing
by
with this.
Parsons.
Let's go.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer.
And we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Foul. That's good. Howell's
Don't piss me off, boy. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
Now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they
Come on, man.
in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones.
Fouling ass nigga.
That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And now a 3-point Toronto lead. And so it's Houston with it. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Holiday. Back to Butler. And here comes Parsons, leading the fast break. Here's Jackson.
Really, the right play defensively.
See, this nigga gonna stop playing defense and let the shooter hold, man.
Yeah,
Okay, homeboy, I got you. I got you.
Maybe
You
they'll
playing
think twice
pussy?
about
I'm gonna fuck
coming
you.
into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the
Hit.
changes for Toronto. Robinson's checked in for Bradley. Irving comes in for Parsons. And Middleton subbed in for Powell.
You don't see him have too many
Get that
of
shit out of
those
here,
trips
bitch.
on the line.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Some changes for Toronto. Sanders checked in for Porzingis. Christie subbed in for Jackson. On defense, Houston. They trail by 3. Passes it to Sanders. It's tipped.
Show y'all how I do this, bitch.
Butler with the steal.
Get that shit out of here, ho.
Rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds.
Talk bad to your
Touched by
bitch
Embiid.
ass.
Here's Christie.
Get that shit out of here.
Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many
Get bitch ass
opportunities
up.
on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the outs. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
To the middle. Sanders with the steal. And they're on the break.
Get that shit out of
Goes
here.
up on the wing. The shot will not go. So Houston will take it the other way. Butler from outside. Robinson pulls it in. Toronto with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark
Yes,
bringing it
sir.
down hard.
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Robinson against Evans. Another shot. Shot is off. Good D by Sanders.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, He doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
On the wing, Irving. Here's Robinson. Evans with some
over with, Dick. Tired of playing with you.
Gets it off. The shot, no good.
Yeah, you done, bitch. Tired of playing with you. We'll play like a
That'll do
little
it for
hoe.
the first half.
Got you.
Toronto ahead.
I had to switch that back.
Ladies and gentlemen, all right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Just absolute domination in this one for Young. 9 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got Jackson. Porzingis is out there with Bradley. Then there's Irving. And it's Powell in the 2 spot. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Yes, and a nice
Time for the alarm to ring on his house.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Here's Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Julius Irving.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Houston with a big, good substitution here. Young's checked in for Evans. Paul George comes in for Pierce. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Price in for Drew Holiday. It's George on the wing. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
And Toronto making a change here. Carroll's checked in. It's stolen by Bradley. Carroll kicks to Jackson.
Get out of here.
And it's sent back by George. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Here's Young. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Houston, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. That free throw missing. Some changes for Toronto. Anderson comes in for Bradley. And it's Iguodala in for Powell. And he sinks the second. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Kicks it to Anderson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back. Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Price, the pass to George. Back to Price. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Toronto. Robinson's checked in for Porzingis. Chris Middleton comes in for Andre Iguodala. Christie subbed in for Jackson.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared
Get
to
the
defend
fuck out of here, man.
more staunchly than that.
It's stolen by Mayo. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Houston making a switch. Noel's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Sanders is checked in. Christie kicks to Robinson. And it's Carroll in the corner.
Get this out of here.
Misses the three. Houston trails by 10. The feed to Noel. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Aja Bell, he's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And Toronto also making a switch. Parsons is checked in. Up the floor. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Price.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does.
And Toronto making a change. Irving's checked in. And so here is Houston. Price kicks to Young. Price against Irving. Bell, that's a two-pointer. Nice shot from the wing. Toronto leading by 6. Irving drives in.
Get this out of here.
And the reaction by Noel. And it's Houston on the break. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's George. And it's Toronto with the rebound. This is to Sanders. Here's the
out of here.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Shots continue. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Houston trails by 6. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Houston. They've got Jimmy Butler. Nerlens Noel is out there with Evans. Then it's Holiday. And it's Pierce in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And that one swishes
Stupid
right
motherfucker.
in. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
No clue.
Talk bad to your bitch ass all day.
Where that pass was going, that is a brutal turnover.
And so here is Houston. A 2-point game. Holiday goes in. The score now all even. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
Oh!
Shot. As soon as he got an opening for it, he let it fly. And guys, that's a big swing right there. Taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this slow, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Powell dishes to Bradley. Feeds it to Powell. A floater. Irving passes to Porzingis. Second chance shot. And off the glass.
Go.
That one's good. And Toronto leads by 2. Pass to Noel. Evans kicks to Pierce. And another shot. And they have their chances. 2
Okay,
offensive
they ain't gonna
rebounds.
call the foul.
But they
Bet
still
that.
come up empty. Here's Jackson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The free throw drops for Jackson. Houston with a big group substitution here. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Evans. Paul George comes in for Paul Pierce. O.J. Mayo. He's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Price in for Drew Holiday. Houston trails by 4. Jackson again. It's Price. Here's Young. Noel. This is DeMayo. It's stolen by Bradley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That couldn't have gone
Get off
better
the
for
bullshit.
them.
Let's
Forget
go.
about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off in style, and I like that type of aggressiveness.
And I got to say it, Clark, I didn't expect them to play it that way. I mean, a great steal, and then to put the pedal to the
Get shit out of here.
Kept alive. Jackson passes to Powell. A little over 2.5 minutes
Get out of here.
passed here in the
Bullshit.
fourth quarter.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And here's Price from beyond the arc. And he recovers it.
Woo!
Well. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Toronto calls timeout. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Catching up in the changes for Houston. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And Tony Allen subbed in for O.J. Mayo. Jackson again. It's George. Jackson gets the ball. Inside. Here's Allen. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other
Get this shit out of here.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc.
Come on, man. Fuck out the way.
Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back.
Nope.
Irving misses. Allen dishes to Young. And Toronto called for the foul.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Jackson again. It's Price. He dishes it to Allen. And George kicks to Price. 6 on the shot clock.
Bullshit.
Fast break Toronto.
Get shit out of here. Man,
Finish.
fuck out of here with this whole shit they doing, man.
And Toronto leads by 6.
And they looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Oh, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage.
That bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's gay, bro.
We've seen it time and time again.
It's gay. Real talk.
If you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one,
We're going to pass to a nigga that's covered.
Oh, and here we go. Irvin's got it, the fast break chance.
They call fouls. They done call all the fouls on me. This nigga hit me, knock me down, they ain't got shit.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. He's perfect from the line this time.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Out to Price. And some nice passing there by Houston. Embiid with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. And Embiid gets it to go.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Powell. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Good on the 9. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 3 from George. It's off. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did,
I ain't gotta worry about no duplicates. Good. Good.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. We'll see Atlanta and Houston. Tip off goes to Houston. We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up in the for this one.
Right, say, oh, retarded ass nigga, you don't keep out in the game? Do what the fuck you gotta do and leave the shit alone. God damn.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Johnson. Klay Thompson is out there with David Lee. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Cousins in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Second chance effort. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Everly with the ball. It's Johnson picking him up. And finished off by Robinson.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now, here is Robinson. And Noel throws it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big step.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Outside for George. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. Full 24-second shot clock. Butler dishes to Noel. And stolen by Billups. To the inside. Johnson. And he jams it with authority.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand? Tomahawk slam.
Now here's Cousins. And it's Houston on the break. With the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Noel against Cousins. Everly with the ball. There's Noel. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. Houston's shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. Luis Scola. He's checked in for Atlanta. Both free throws good for Noel. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. On defense, Houston. Billups kicks to Scola. And the wide open shot from Billups. And again, it's Atlanta. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Everly with the ball. Billups picks him up defensively. There's a screen by Robinson. And there's the pass to Butler. He dishes it to Noel. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson misses.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Johnson outside. Johnson missing again. Houston trails by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Scola. Back to Johnson. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got his second basket.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up.
Every motherfucking shot he put up.
Now Johnson. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range. And it's Houston on the break. And Beverly kicks to Butler. Beverly, the pass to Noel. And some nice passing there by Houston. Butler attacking. Houston needs to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Lee. Barnes comes in for Klay Thompson. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Johnson. And McCollum subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Sullinger pushing their lead to double digits.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Here's Korver for 3. And after just one
All that
quarter
shit gonna
of
come
play,
through
a
in.
double-digit
You
differential.
don't follow the game, act like a little bitch, do all that shit you want to.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I tell you what, defensively, they have been in tune with one another, as intense as I've seen.
Yeah, nice job helping out on the rotation. A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
McCollum kicks to Corbin. Releases from the wing and drills it.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Inside. It's tipped. And stolen by Cousins. Atlanta leading by 11. McCollum dishes to Cousins. The feed to Sullinger. Off with the layup. Outside, George. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Atlanta making some changes. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Cousins. And it's Williams in for C.J. McCollum. Williams passes to Novak. Kicks to Sullinger. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job.
Good shot.
Right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Atlanta making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Korver. Robinson kicks to Noel. The 3 from George. Atlanta with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
Barnes kicks to Lee. Novak, that's for 2. And it's Noel with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And Williams, here we go. Korver gets a wide open look. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Here's George. Pass to Robinson. Outside Butler. Beverly wide open. Houston gets it back. And Noel throws it down.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And you know, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Atlanta making some changes. Thompson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Johnson in for Kyle Korver. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams dishes to Nova. Johnson outside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Atlanta's shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Atlanta. Phillips comes in for Jason Williams.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Boy, these niggas tripping,
It's something they need to do more of.
Get out here.
After
Bullshit, man.
Get those boys.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
There's a screen by Robinson. Butler attacking. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Johnson can't hit.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Lee. Outside Butler. Can't get it to go. Johnson with the defensive effort.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And Beverly kicks to George. From outside the arc. Another miss by Houston. And the call will go against Thomas Robinson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Johnson outside.
This shit out
Takes
here,
the
bitch.
three. And the rejection by Noel. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Paul George.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it.
Man, bullshit! Let's go! Fuck y'all! Bitch trying to fuck over me, that's what happened! Trying to fuck over me, that's what fucking happened!
That shot. How in the world? Shot and game clock separated by 5. The drive by Thompson. Cousins, the pass to Johnson. Back to Cousins. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Atlanta leads by 8. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
The second half just about to get going here.
And what a tremendous game for Thompson. He has 11 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Mayo out there with Price. Then there's Evans. Then it's Pierce. And it's Embiid in the center. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Here's Cousins. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Embiid. The Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And Cousins drops them both. Houston trails by 10. Price outside. To the paint. It's deflected. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Johnson. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got 5 assists in the game. Pierce dishes to Evans. Mayo kicks to Pierce. Houston moving it around. And he overshot that one, missing.
What kind of shot was that?
Atlanta
Here?
leading by 12. Thompson. And Pierce pulls it down. And here's Houston. There's the triple. That's good. Pierce has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts. To add up.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, next team.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Reggie Evans. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Steve Novak, he's checked in for Lee. Harrison Barnes comes in for Thompson. Kyle Korver,
Fuck you,
he's
bitch.
checked
You
in
want to keep
for
doing
Johnson.
that shit?
And it's
Do it
CJ
while the
McCollum
timeout
in
then.
for Chauncey Billups. Now a timeout called
Keep
by
wasting
Houston.
motherfucking time. Okay, I'm sorry.
Down low. Here's Pierce. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. Pierce has got 5 points so far.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 11 points in the game for Kyle Korver.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Nobody near Barnes. Another three for Atlanta.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Three-pointer, Butler. And another three for Houston.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
That's good. Barnes has got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Butler goes in, and Embiid throws it down.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for
Good
them
job, yeah.
defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Houston making some changes. Evans comes in for Butler. And it's Holiday in for Price. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Atlanta. Winslow comes in for Harrison Barnes. That drops.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
It's rebounded by Houston.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Now here's Winslow. Pierce covering. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Phillips comes in for McCollum. Holiday attacking. Here's Mayo. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Get on Joe. Get on Joe.
There's the dish to Winslow. To the middle. And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
He had stolen by Sullinger. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
What the fuck is you fighting for, man?
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Atlanta, up by 15. Away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. On the court for Atlanta, Thompson is out there with David Lee. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the call will be against O.J. Mayo. That's his first foul. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Here's Billups. From deep. Rebound, Thomas Robinson. Stolen by Thompson. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
Atlanta leading by 15. The 3 from Billups. And the basket good.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
And Noel throws it down.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Atlanta calls timeout. Houston making some changes. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Price in for Patrick Beverly. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Scola's checked in. Howard down.
Standing right there, my nigga.
Let him into the lane.
You standing right there and I ain't gonna do